Hello, welcome to Beacon of Truth Tarot. My name is Laurel. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius regarding the transit of Saturn in your third house of communication. Because Saturn, which is in Aquarius until 2023, is in your third house. The third house is ruled by Gemini, which is your opposite sign. Gemini and Sagittarius are on the same axis, two sides of the same coin. Gemini speaks to communicating with your immediate environment, ideas. Saturn's in Aquarius. Aquarius is greater humanity. So over the next 2 years, Sagittarius is dealing with issues of how to communicate your ideas to your immediate surroundings, your ideas about the greater humanity to your immediate environment. I hope that made sense. So for the main part of the reading, I'm going to be using the Murder of Crows Tarot by Corrado Roy. That's R-O-I. But first, I'm going to pull just a couple of cards from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle deck. Give us just kind of a hint of what we're dealing with. So, Sagittarius. We have the black egg. Wow. Any more want to come out? That's it. That's this one? Hold on. Cards tell me. All right, we'll get one more. Lizard. And wolf. Okay. That's so interesting. Okay. The black egg. In this deck, there are only 7 that have this symbol. This is otherworldly, divine, and energy. The black egg represents the heart chakra. So, and what's clarifying it is the lizard and the wolf. The lizard to me represents hiding in plain sight, things that are unseen, can be a bit nefarious sometimes. And the wolf, which this speaks very much to greater humanity, pack mentality. We're all in this together. So you feel a calling from your heart to speak about something that is unseen and affecting greater humanity. That's what those, we will revisit those when we're done with this reading just to see. Okay, I've already shuffled my cards, but I'm just going to give them another shuffle so that you see shuffling. Okay, messages for Sagittarius regarding Saturn in their third house. Saturn in Aquarius in their third house. Okay, so what we're dealing with, we've got the Page of Wands in reverse, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 4 of Swords. Okay, so first I have to just tell you, this is the Page of Wands in this deck. It's probably one of my favorite cards in this deck. I think it's such a beautiful piece of artwork. You have it in reverse. And clarifying those, let's just say that. This reading is, you have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, not being able to create stability, create abundance, unsteady foundation. And the 4 of Swords, figuring it out, taking time to see what others don't see. Because of its position, that's exactly right. The Page of Wands in reverse, again, is the situation we're dealing with is figuring out how to take action on this instability. Yes, you are being blocked from taking action and creating could be the pandemic, could be the quarantines, could be the lockdown, it could be that kind of stuff. But you don't have a stable foundation. You're trying to figure out a way out of this. Then we have, it's manifested in your world as the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? This one wants to come out. I'm going to put it there. Wow. Okay, so you have the Queen of Cups. The Nine of Cups in reverse just got clarified by the Empress in reverse. This is in the position of control and power. What you can do about it. You aren't feeling like you have any options. You can't do anything about it. You are not feeling fulfilled. No wishes are coming towards you, and you feel like you can't do anything about it, like your hands are tied. The Knight of Pentacles in the position where I have it is your spirituality, your connection to greater. It looks like you are calling on your angels, asking God for help, moving towards source, universe, to try and solve this dilemma. You're doing it from a heartfelt place. That's how you've decided to manifest. What you're dealing with, Eight of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Magician clarified by the Knight of Wands in reverse. You're dealing with somebody who doesn't care. This is how it comes out in the read. You are offering something heartfelt, something valuable. And this is real. What you're offering has value. It actually matters to humanity, and it matters to you. You have something really great in this Holy Grail. They don't want it. You're finding that people don't want it. The Eight of Cups, walking away from it. They don't see the value in it because they're immature and they want stuff for themselves. They want, It's all about me. This is so interesting, Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius is a sign that is very, very concerned with big philosophies, bigger ideas. They don't see it. They don't see it. They can't see it. It doesn't have value to them. The Knight of Pentacles over here, you are bringing this forth. You are bringing forth something true. You might be a truther. You might be a starseed that's trying to expose truth. That occurred to me very, very much when we got these two cards. This lizard to me is very much indoctrination. It's hidden in plain sight. It is those that would control us. Those that would enslave us. You have the black egg here. You have a gem of something that's valuable. Like you know that that's valuable. I'm sorry. I had to pause for a moment because I do know that when you get hiccups and stuff, it means there's a change in the energy. You have something really important, Sagittarius. And you are offering that. You are talking about it. And the people you're dealing with, or the situation, but I think it's people, you are bringing that out. You are actually offering it with this Knight of Pentacles. And the reaction you're getting is, nah, meh. Page of Swords. Immature, doesn't understand the big picture, brand new into the sword suit, brand new into understanding thinking, still an initiate, but they don't see the value in it. They don't understand how fantastic what you're bringing is. They can't understand it. Their priorities are screwed up. Alrighty then. That has brought you to a place of the Hierophant. And this one wants to come out too. 7 of Cups. Okay. So the Hierophant, that's the Hierophant in this deck. And it's being modified by the 7 of Cups. I can't remember if that just came out in reverse. Yep, that came out in reverse. This is leaving you very few options. They, and I say that very implicitly, intentionally. They are leaving you few options. You feel like you have no choice, and that's kind of what this speaks about. You're being corralled. In the environment around you going forward, we have the 2 of Wands in reverse and the 8 of Wands. This one wants to come out too. Hermit in reverse. Okay. This is in your environment. 2 of Wands in reverse. For me, the 2 of Wands, and not necessarily just in this deck, in general, the 2 of Wands speaks to... Oh, I have to get into that a different time. It speaks to your higher self. It speaks to the envisioning of the world from a higher perspective. That's in reverse. This is in your environment. We got the 8 of Wands. Talking about it. And the Hermit in reverse. Now this deck, the card, the Hermit in this deck always looks to me like he's got a bird in a cage, and you have it in reverse. So this absolutely speaks to me that like the nefarious take on this card, because it's in reverse, and this particular 8 of Wands, there's no movement in this particular card. The 8 of Wands is usually fast incoming movement, fast communication. This deck, when it's in reverse to me, I'm like, you know, stop talking, too much talking. This one, there's still not much talking going on, not much action going on. It's just static. We're just stuck there. We're stuck. Okay. Sagittarius, you are trying to communicate to the people around you that we don't have any options. We aren't in touch with our higher self, our higher vision. People are not in touch with that. This is what you're trying to, this is in the environment. This is kind of a greater, what you're trying to explain. We are being trapped and no movement happening. This card, the Eight of Wands, speaks, it's very spiritual card. It has 8 spiritual wands that normally are coming in. There is something about this reading with this higher self in reverse and no movement happening here and being trapped. And that's the Hermit. He's supposed to be super spiritually aware. People are not following their faith. They're not following their guidance. They're not following their intuition. They're not following what they know to be true. God is trying to talk to all of us, and in the environment, people aren't listening. They aren't hearing. They're trapped. You're trying to talk about this entrapment, and people aren't listening. They can't hear you. They can't hear you. They can't hear you. They don't want it. They want their stuff. They want their jobs back. They want to be put back into the matrix and put into the enslavement. That is so insane. That's in the environment. That's what you're contending with. Okay. That's this. But the wolves are very strong. They're quiet. They get it done. They're intense. They're leaders, even though it's a pack. You're going to get this message out, Sagittarius. You are. You are. I know you are. Okay. So how to deal with this? How to handle this going forward? 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Stop expecting fairness. Stop expecting reciprocation. Stop expecting them to understand. That's not going to happen. This card wants to come out as a modifier for that. 8 of Swords in reverse. Freeing yourself from the trap. Stop expecting them to ask to be freed from the trap. Stop expecting people. Okay. You're freeing. What you're offering here, Sagittarius? Queen of Cups. What you're offering is freedom from the trap. Don't expect them to understand. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Don't expect them to be thankful. Don't expect them to understand. Don't expect them to want it. It doesn't matter. You're still freeing them from the trap. This is the trap. 8 of Swords. You're freeing them. Don't expect them to want it. And actually, I would say that that's very much what this Hierophant talks about. Since we got the 2 of Wands in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, and the 8 of Wands in the environment, this is a very spiritual reading, which doesn't surprise me because you're Sagittarius. You see a greater picture, Sagittarius. Something much more important. You're the conduit. Okay? You are currently at the point of being a conduit. Don't expect them to thank you for it. But you still must do it. This is what you're offering. They aren't going to see the value in it, at least not yet. I would say not till they get to New Earth, but okay. Wow. Okay. Transformation comes when you take control of the reins. When you understand that you are right, you're the father, you know your shit, and you're going to tell your children no or yes, and you're just going to take your children where they belong. Transformation comes when you just take that. Stop asking for permission, Sag. They're not going to get it. Just like children do not understand when parent says, no, you can't go out after dark. No, you can't play baseball in the house. No, you can't use, oh, I'm getting this, can't use a razor on your sister's hair because, like, we want her to have hair. Like, they don't understand those things because they're young and immature, just like this Page of Swords. They don't understand. You need to take the authoritative position. You know what you're talking about. They don't need to understand. This is it. Interesting. Your best course of action is the Ace of Swords. Truth. Your best course of action is simply truth. This is the way it is. I am in charge. I know the truth. You don't. And this is what's going on. Your best course of action is to tell the truth, to expose what you know. You're not alone in this, Sagittarius. There are a pack of us doing that. Your best course of action is be the truther. What you're going to struggle with, you've got the Lovers. This is actually a beautiful card in this deck. The Lovers. What you're going to struggle with is other people. Is them. They don't want it. They don't believe it. They don't want it. They don't understand. And they think that they do. This is the card of Gemini. Gemini is the youngest of the earth signs, although it's the mutable one, but it's the first one you come along. And they don't know what they don't know. They don't know what they don't know. Wow, Sag, you do. You know what they don't know. Oh, so interesting. What needs to fall away? Exactly. Working together. That's the Three of Pentacles. What needs to fall away is trying to get their approval, trying to get them to work with you, trying to work in tandem. That needs to fall away. It's not going to happen. You need to head towards... Ooh, Ace of Cups in reverse. You're being asked to move. Oh. I love you, Sagittarius. You're being asked to take all the emotions out of it. This King of Pentacles, even in the Rider-Waite deck, the King of Pentacles is not apologetic. They just know. They know what's best. Take the emotions out of it. It reminds me, actually, I've just heard in my head, I don't know if any of you ever saw the Pixar movie Ratatouille. There's a point when Colette yells at Linguini, "You cannot be mommied!" It's like that. You cannot be mommied. I'm taking control now because you don't know what's best for you, and I do. And that's the change that needs to happen. You are being guided to go in a direction that is not squishy and friendly and nice. Don't sugarcoat it. It just is. What you're not going to see is the Six of Cups. What you're not going to see, sorry, squished under this table. Whoa. What you're not going to see is that this is karmic balancing. And this has been destined for a very long time. And you are taking care of your children. The children we're talking about is a greater humanity. This reading is not about your personal children. Especially with Gemini being in the third house, Sagittarius, Saturn being in your third house of communication. You're learning to communicate unapologetically, unemotionally, because you signed up for this. You are leading, guiding. You are guiding others because that's what you came here to do. They don't need to understand it. What's going to be illuminated is the Five of Swords. what's going to be illuminated is narcissism, is all for me mentality, is petty arguments. What's going to be illuminated is how much what they're fighting for doesn't matter. The bigger picture is the Queen of Wands. That's you, Sag. The bigger picture is that I am, wow, this is so weird. I'm not trying to talk in biblical kind of godlike metaphors here, but I will take my children with me. This is the mother lion. This is like, no, mother lion, but it's the mama bear. You will, I am leading you. I know what's best, and we're going for it. That's the bigger picture. And the potential outcome, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse and the Chariot. Any more want to come out? No. No. Under the deck, we have the Moon. Okay, Sagittarius. Again, don't expect them to thank you. But this 10 of Cups in reverse, the way it came out is like this. This 10 of Cups in reverse, all the people who don't wanna, they don't understand, they've got the 8 of Cups, they don't wanna, you're pulling them along anyway. You know what's best. This is water. It's the sign of Cancer. This is water. It's the sign of Pisces. In reverse, all of this giant collective of Pisces does not understand what you understand. And you are taking them anyways. And this is major arcana and this is minor arcana. You know what you're doing. You've got the sword of truth. I'm just going to do it. Again, though, don't expect them to thank you. Just do it, Sag. Just do it. That's what I have for you for this week. Namaste.